Hello everyone, my name is Kathy. Welcome to strength training class. Just a quick reminder, for this class we are going to need to have proper clothing and proper sneakers. We're going to need to listen to our body and work out in our own pace. And we are going to need a nice, comfortable, sturdy chair. And then for the second segment of the class, we're going to need a pair of weights, preferably nothing more than 3 pounds. And if we have no weights at home, we can always go for a pair of water bottles. Now, the first portion of the class is going to be performed seated, and we are going to move to the music. So when we sit on the chair, we want to make sure that we sit preferably in the middle of the chair, not too close to the edge because we may lose our balance and fall, or not all the way to the back because then it's harder to move the limbs. So find a comfortable spot, sit on the chair and try to keep your body as tall as possible. Now I'm going to play the music and we're going to move to it. Let's march it up. 4, 3, 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, take it in. 4, 3, 2, out, in. 4 more. 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, toes out to the front, arms to the side. 4, 3, 2, march it up and march, body towards up. 4, 3, 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, take it in. 4, 3, 2, deep, deep. Arms up. 4, 3, 2, march it up and march, body towards tummy. 4, 3, 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, take it in. 4, 3, 2, toe tap to the side, arms to the front. 4 more. March it up and march, body toward tummy. 4, 3, 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, take it in. 4, 3, 2, knee up. 4 more. 2, march it up. 4, 3, 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, take it in. 4, 3, 2, check it out, opposite arm. 4, 3, 2, march it up and march, body tall, tummy in. 4, 3, 2, march it by. 4, 3, 2, to the front, deep heel to the side. 4, 3, 2, switch your legs, side and front, side, front, side, front. It's 4, 3, 2, march it up and march. Body tall, tummy in. 4, 3, 2, march it back. 4, 3, 2, take your legs. 4, 3, 2, toe tap to the side, arm up, reach, reach. 4, 3, 2, march it up and march. 4, 3, 2, arms up, drop, left, drop, up, drop, left. 3 more. 2 more sets. Last set. March it up and march. 4, 2, march it back. 4, 3, 2, take your legs. Now hands on the chair. 4, 3, 2, go. Heels out, toes out, toes in, heels in. Toes in, toes in, heels in. Heels out, toes out, toes in, heels in. Heels out, toes out, toes in, heels in. 4, 3 more. 2, last set. March it up and march. Body tall, jump. 4, 3, 2, march it wide. 4, 3, 2, take it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, arms to the front, rotate your wrists to one side, reverse it, and drop it, shoulders to the back, yeah, reverse it. 2 more. Last one, release it. Inhale, exhale, once again. Inhale, exhale. Now sit nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Now have a sip of water quickly, and we're going to continue with the weight. Okay, everyone. For this portion of the class, we are going to use our weights. Let's find a good spot on the chair, preferably in the middle of the chair. We push the cushions away. We're going to sit nice and tall, engage the core and abdominals. Try to keep the body as tall as possible, and shoulders are down, and roll slightly to the back. Now, as far as weights, we want to make sure that we're not using anything too heavy. For example, if you're holding on to your weight like this, you want to make sure your wrist is nice and neutral. Now, if the weight is too heavy, we tend to hold on to the weight like this, and we can hurt our wrist easily. So, roll the shoulders to the back and down. Let's bring the arms to this pose. They are almost parallel to the floor, and they are 90-degree bent. Keep the chest open and shoulders down. Now we are going to inhale, lift the arms up, keeping the wrist neutral. Exhale down. Keeping keeping the body tall and abdominals and core engaged. And lift and down and lift and down. We're going to do 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and here's the last one, and down and drop. Shake the arms. Now I did 1 set of 8, so you may do 2 or 3. It's up to you. Now, next exercise, the weights are optional, so you're going to put the weights here on your thigh if you want to use the weights. So keeping the body tall, send this leg out and toe out. Now lift the leg about maybe 10 to 14, 15 inches, and then we're going to make a circle. So you're going to bring your leg out and in. Try to lift your leg off the chair and in, keeping the body as tall as possible and abdominals engaged. Let's do 3 more. Nice and controlled. 2, and here is the last one, and drop it down, and then sit nice and tall and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Now let's lean back again. Fix the posture first, and then lean back, engage the core, send this other leg out. Lift it about 10 to 14 inches up, and then again leg is out and in. Trying to lift the leg off the chair. It's 4, avoid rounding up the back. 3, and 2, and here is the last one, and drop it down and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Take a deep breath here. Now lean back again, engage the core, send the leg out, lift it up, and this time we're going to reverse the circle. So bring the leg in and out, trying to lift the leg off the chair, keeping the body tall, abdominals engaged. 3 more. 2, and here is the last one, and drop it. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Lean back, engage the core, send the leg out, lift it up, and then in and out. Make circles here. Let's do 4 more. It's 4, 3, and 2, and last one, and drop it down. And roll the shoulders to the back and down. Take a deep breath again. Sitting nice and tall, engaging the core. Now bringing our arms back to this pose again. And this time we're going to do 1 arm at a time. And make sure you keep the wrists neutral. And switch. And up. And switch. And lift. And switch. Keeping the body tall. Make sure you're breathing in and out properly. We're going to do 3 more after this. Now, if you find this exercise too much, you may go for 1 set of 6 instead of 8. And last set. And drop them down. Shake the arms here and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down. Shake them up again. And drop the weights down. Okay, next exercise, we are going to stand up, squeeze the glutes, and sit back on the chair. Now, if this movement is not available to you, you can always hang on to the chair, lift your butt off the chair, and then sit back on the chair. And this was number 2 option. Number 3 option, you can stand up, squeeze the glutes. Now, if you have good balance, you may send your leg out, toes are down, touching the floor, center, and then switch it to the other side, and center, and then sit back on the chair. Now, number 4 option, If you want challenge, you want to stand up, and if you have good balance, you may send the leg to the side, but now you're going to lift it off the floor, squeeze your glutes, supporting knees are slightly bent, center, and then switch it to the other side, and center. And then you're going to sit back on the chair. Make sure you land on your chair when you sit back. Now, let's start it. So pick the one that is suitable for your body. So sit nice and tall. Let's stand up. Now maybe sending the leg to the side and center. Number one option was this one. Number three option was this one. Sit back. Number two option was this one. And sit back. And let's do four more. Up and down and switch and down. So once again, pick the one that is suitable for your body. 3, 2, and here's the last one. And drop the butt down and roll the shoulders to the back and tall. Sit tall. Inhale here and exhale. I'm going to sit just a bit closer to the edge, not too close. You don't want to lose your balance and fall. And we are going to hinge forward, trying to keep the head, neck, and back all aligned and avoid collapsing all the way down on your thighs. You don't want that to happen. So engage the core, pull your belly button toward the spine or scoop the belly. The weights are optional. You can always go with those water bottles, remember? So if you find these too heavy. Now elbows are micro bent here. Now we are going to inhale, open your arms to the side, keeping the elbows bent slightly, or we can bend it a bit even more, and then exhale down. Now let's try to visualize our back. As we lift the arms up, we bring the shoulder blades a bit closer to each other and down. Inhale, keeping the belly scooped and engaged, and down. Make sure you're not holding the breath. Avoid rounding up the back. 3 more. It's 3, and down, and 2, and down. Here's the last one. And drop. Let's shake it up here and roll the shoulders to the back. Inhale here and exhale. Let's put the weights aside and let's sit back on the chair and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Now we're going to stretch out. So keep the body tall, lean slightly to the back, lift this leg up. Interlace the fingers around the thigh, rotating the ankle to one side. And reversing the circle here. And release. Drop it down, switching it to the other side. Breathe in and out. Properly reverse. And release. Drop them down, shoulders to the back. And sit in the middle of the chair, send the legs out, toes out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands on the thighs. Now, hinge forward. Avoid rounding up the back. We're hinging from the hip flexors. We go all the way down as low as our body allows us. Now, if we have high blood pressure, if we have vertigo or glaucoma, we want to make sure that we're not dropping the head all the way down. And then we are going to round up the back slightly here. We inhale and exhale, coming all the way up. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Sitting nice and tall here. Let's push the cushions away and open the legs to the side to stretch out our inner thighs. Now let's put the hands here and slightly push them away. We try to tuck the tailbone in, lift the body up. Avoid overarching the lower back. Keep pushing these knees slightly away to stretch out the inner thighs here. Keeping the body as tall as possible. Now let's bring the legs in and roll the shoulders to the back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down, sending the arms forward. Bring them all the way to the back. Hang on to the chair here. Now lengthen the body up. Pull your belly button toward the spine to avoid overarching the back. Draw the shoulders down and then hold it here to stretch out the chest and the shoulder. Across the chest and shoulder. And release it. Shake it up again and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Now we are going to send one arm out, bend it, push up. Now, if you have shoulder problem or any other problem and you can't point your elbow up all the way up, you can always hold it here. Now, that would be number one option. Number two option, holding it here. Number three option, you may actually go for this pose. So to deepen the stretch, trying to keep the body tall. If you're performing this exercise but your neck and head look like this, you have to come out of it and stay here. So make sure you go with the one that is suitable for your body. Inhale again, exhale, drop. Now switch it to the other side. Hold it here, or you can go all to this pose, keeping the head and neck neutral. Inhale again and exhale down. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Let's have the palms facing up here. Now twisting the arms to have the palms facing the back wall. Roll the shoulders to the back. Lengthen the arms toward the back wall. Now once again we are stretching out the chest so you can feel the chest as you're from shoulder and the chest, and then you can also feel it on your biceps. And drop and shake it up here. Now we're going to stretch out our hamstring. So let's send this leg to the side, set nice and tall, and let's send this leg to the front. Activate your ankle, keeping the toes up, and then the knee is micro bent. So you don't want to lock this knee. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Hang on to the chair. And then from the hip flexors, we're going to hinge forward. And as we go down, we're going to lengthen the crown of the head to the front and then push the butt to the back. Now you may hold it here, hang on to the chair, or if you want more, you can bring your arm forward and maybe touch your toes. And then you can inhale, lengthen the body up, and then as you exhale, you can sink a bit lower to deepen the stretch. You want to avoid dropping the head all the way down, and you want to avoid rounding up your back. Noticing the stretch on the hamstring. And then nice and easy, come all the way up. Your arm back on the chair. And then center, shoulders to the back. Inhale here. And exhale. Let's switch it to the other side. Send this leg to the side and send this leg to the front. Activate your ankle. Toes are up. Hang on to the chair. Now we are going to hinge forward, lengthening the body forward. As we sink lower, option, maybe touching the toes. Inhale up, exhale, sinking a bit lower to deepen the stretch. Now you want to hold each pose at least for 15 to 25 maybe seconds to make sure that you release the tension from the muscle that you're stretching. Avoid dropping the head down. Avoid rounding up the back a lot. And then nice and easy, inhale here. Maybe hang on to the chair. Exhale, come all the way up. Now bring the legs together. Inhale, arms up to breathe in. And exhale down. Now we're going to stretch out our quadriceps and hip flexors. So turn to the side here. So we're going to keep one leg on the chair and the other one is hanging down. And then we're going to send it to the back. Option to keep your toes like this. Option to keep your toes down like this. Now tuck the tailbone and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Try to keep your upper body tall. Keep tucking the tailbone and to feel the stretch on your hip flexors and quadriceps. Very gently release the pose, and then we're going to switch it to the other side. Send this leg to the back here. Again, your option is to keep your toes like this. And then tuck the tailbone in, roll the shoulders to the back, keep the body tall. And very gently release the pose. And come back to the center. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Inhale, lengthening the arms up. Exhale, down. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay safe and healthy and take care of yourself. And I'll see you in my next video.